Tonight, both the FBI and Jacksonville Sheriff's Office are speaking out on anti-Semitic messages placed all over town over the weekend. News for Jax is also hearing from a witness at the Georgia-Florida game. He says he saw the men responsible for projecting an anti-Semitic message onto the stadium.
And News for Jax reporter Scott Johnson joins us live at TIAA Bank Field with the latest. Scott.
Well, Mary, when these anti-Semitic signs were held above interstates, it drew some attention. But when someone projected one on the side of the stadium here, everyone from the mayor to the FBI to the owner of the Jaguars started weighing in. The signs were very visible to drivers with anti-Semitic messages posted above busy Jacksonville roads. But this story started attracting national attention when this digital sign was projected onto the side of TIAA Bank Field saying Kanye was right about the Jews, pointing to recent anti-Semitic comments made by Kanye West. It appears the same projector was used on a local apartment complex. I talked to one Georgia-Florida fan who says he was walking by and saw the men using a projector near the stadium.
And these two white males that went between that fire trucks and were up on the side of that hill with a small projector of some sort. They were kneeling down, and you could see the lights turning in that projector.
This man asked to not have his name public and talked to me by phone. He says as he was leaving the game, he couldn't believe these men were doing this.
Once we immediately saw the two guys with the box, we knew immediately that's where it was coming from.
Now law enforcement is speaking out, saying criminal charges are unlikely. The FBI telling News for Jax, no matter how abhorrent or repulsive, expressing one's views is protected by the First Amendment and not a crime itself. But true threats are not protected speech. And JSO saying, we have been looking into these actions and will continue to work with our partner agencies regarding these reports of anti-Semitic messages. At this time, the Sheriff's Office has not identified any crimes having been committed. There's also the question of who did this. The Anti-Defamation League is pointing to several anti-Semitic groups, many of which have footprints in Florida and some specifically in Jacksonville. And so there's questions about, is this just cut and dry? Is this a First Amendment issue? They can do what they want. Well, coming up at 6, we hear from a legal expert who says it's not that cut and dry. They could have some legal liability. We'll get into that in about an hour. For now, we're live outside TIAA Bank Field. Scott Johnson, Channel 4, the local station.
Scott, thanks.